It's a story so far in F1 Academy.
Qualifying got underway and the drivers quickly got up to speed on this fast-flowing circuit. It was busy on track, the drivers trying to find the limits. Many of them did, avoiding the gravel trap proving too tricky for some. But all eyes were on the series title protagonists, Alpine's Abby Pulling and Mercedes driver Dorian Path. They trade places at the top, but it was Path who doubled down and made it 2 poles from 2.
Yes, Dorian is kicking off the weekend on a high by clinching pole position in both races. 2 valuable points heading into race 1. There's high stakes heading into the penultimate round. It's round 6 and 7. Abby Pulling could clinch the title tonight, but it reminds her that she needs to score 3rd or higher as well as catch the fastest lap. 5.419 kilometres long is the circuit, 14 laps away our drivers, and we have plenty of elevation change. 16 turns await the drivers, and we should be in for a very exciting night race at 11 o'clock local time. So I think it's going to be very interesting to say the least. You got myself in the commentary box with Megan and where's Megan? Are you there?
Hi.
Well, hello. Welcome to your first stream this weekend on F1 Academy. What are your thoughts heading into the race with Dorian Pang starting on pole position?
Ooh, action. That's what I think is going to happen. I wonder if any of them will go off at the first corner and cause it like a yellow.
We have seen the winds being really, really difficult for all drivers this weekend in all support series. We've got Wes with us as well. Abby Pulling could clinch the title, but we got some huge challenges for the likes of Maya and Dorian, of course, starting pole. It's going to be tough for her, but what would she prefer, Abby? Would she prefer to clinch it now, or wouldn't she mind if she clinched it either in race 2? Oh, but actually, no, we'll scrap that. Let's go to your starting grid. Tina Houseman, Love and Fossey starts on the back row. Then we got Emily DeHouse and Aman Al-Kabasi starting in front of them. Aman Al-Kabasi starting 14th position. 13th place, we've got Carrie Schreiner and Chloe Chambers in 12th position. In 11th spot, we have Aurelia Nobles with Jess Edgar starting in 10th place. She had a good practice session as well. Let's see how she could fare in the race. Lorraine Martin, not the best qualifying result for her. She's looking to have a really good race in 9th with Bianca Bustamante in 8th. The other Al-Kabasi starting in 7th. She's had a good qualifying with the wild card, Alicia Paramowski in 6th. Leah Block in 4th place with Abby Pulling starting in 3rd place. One of her worst qualifyings of the season. But a front row is Abby's championship protagonist, Maya Rugg and Dorian Pang. Now, I was going to chat to you, Wes, before the qualifying results took hold first. Wes, it's going to be an interesting race with Abby only starting in 3rd. Dorian looking to take another victory. We could see Maya take her first victory as well. This is shaping up to be a very exciting race.
Yeah, I think whatever happens tonight, we're in for a right old treat. Just to go back to your question from earlier, if I know racing drivers, and I'm pretty sure I do, I'm pretty sure they will want to wrap up any title as soon as humanly possible. So just to get the nerves out of their mind.
Yeah, Dorian, I believe, has to outscore Abby by 12 points tonight in qualifying in race 1. She's already outscored, scored 2 points for pole. So that's going to be interesting to say the least. Omi is down in the pits watching. I know he's got his mic on mute, so he'll be able to say some things throughout the broadcast when he's not on mute. Oh, you're on mute. Hello, Omi. What are your thoughts going into race 1?
Really excited as we end off what has been an amazing day of racing as well. Cannot wait for this one to begin. Not Abby Pulling at the front. If she wants to win this race, she needs to make some overtakes.
Hi, Jess.
She really needs to make a lot of overtakes. And we got Josh back with us as well. Abby starting in 3rd, the top 3 championship protagonists on the front 2 rows. It could be anyone's game, but we saw in the sprint race how difficult it is to overtake in F1 and F2.
Megan's really put the mic up loud, and she's annoying. Thank you. Yeah, she put the wrong mic up loud because I can't lean over the desk, so she's putting the wrong. I'm on the radio mic. She's putting the wrong one up. Yeah, it's gonna be a great little race, isn't it? As well, and to be this late at night as well. The track temperature is at 18.1. We've only run a race this late once before in MotoGP, and that was MotoGP.
Let's hear from our top three.
For overtaking, I think around here, following will be quite tough, but you never know. It might surprise us. I think it will be a race of attrition.
I think the most important will be to get the tires up to temperature. It's going to be much colder, and we don't have many laps to get the tires up to temp, and we don't want to grain the front, especially on a track like this.
We don't have much time to warm the tires before the start, so it's going to be, I think, tricky and challenging in the first few laps, but it's going to be for everyone the same, so starting in pole is still good.
All drivers, Megan, was saying that the tyres were going to be an issue, of course. Not many F4 cars have raced here before as well. The tyre management is going to be absolutely key because they don't have to pit.
It's going to cause a lot of problems, I bet. Especially, for some reason, my mind goes toward like 75% way through the race. That's when problems will really start to hit home for a lot of them.
Yeah, I think so too. It's going to be interesting. I will ask for your pick a winner, Megan. Who do you think is going to win this one?
I'm going to choose a random person. Abby Pulling, apparently.
Abby Pulling is Megan's pick a winner for race 1. What about you, Wes?
Oh, for me, it's got to be the pocket rocket Dorian Pan.
And I'm tempted to go Pam, but you two have gone for something different. So I'm going to be bold. I think Maya's got to get a good run. And usually, like we saw in the sprint race, the one who's starting on the left had a good start. So I think it could be Maya, you know. I want her to see her first victory. Well, what about you, Josh and Omi?
I will go for... It's hard to tell with this track and what we're going to see. Dorian's quick in these conditions, so she's a bet, but Abby Pulling. I think she'll get a great run round.
I'll go for Abby Pulling, seeing as she nearly locked up and hit Maya Work on this formation lap, so she looks like she wants to get on with it.
She does want to get on with it. So thank you for your picker winners, everybody. We're about to get underway as the starters' orders almost coming up very soon. History could be made tonight. The first F1 Academy champion late at night could be done as well, but we'll have to wait and see. Ideally, we want it to be crowned in Abu Dhabi, so please, Dorian, have a good race. And based on quite a few predictions, I think people are waiting for that. So starters' orders are coming up. The green flag is waving. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights. Action here in Qatar. A great start for Dorian and Abby. Abby's trying to overtake Maya, but it's going to be hard under braking. You can't move under braking like that, ladies, as they head towards turn number 1. Maya defends to the outside. Abby goes down the inside in towards turn number 2. It could be 3 wide in towards turn number 3 as well. But Dorian just about gets the lead. Abby sneaks into second place. Brilliant stuff, but it was a bit questionable from all 3 of them. We're moving under braking, but oh well. We also got quite a few other movers and shakers. One of the Red Bull livery cars, that's Al Kabasi, trying to get past Maya. My pick of winners not doing as well, but Dorian Pang is doing absolutely fantastically.
In fairness, Maya was doing well before that last corner, so she might pick it back up again. But further down the field, Schreiner's really causing a lot of problems for people. Edgar and Bianca are also having a little bit of a fight there, though Bianca's winning.
Yeah, Bianca in 8th position, not doing too bad. Maria Marti has gained quite a few positions too. I think pretty much everyone else has stayed put. With Block, I think, lost a few positions off the start as well, Wes. It's proving to be quite difficult in terms of these guys, as we're seeing Chloe Chambers go side by side through in towards turn 10 and number 14. Versus the number 17 of Jess Edgar. Chloe Chambers seems to be a lot comfortable in these conditions, but it's just so harder to overtake. But already we're starting to see the tyres.
Bianca's gone off.
Had a bit of an off, Wes.
She's back.
Yeah, Bianca Bustamante just ran wide there, seemingly all by herself. I didn't see her get a tap from anywhere.
She just went wide.
But going back to the beginning, that was a very, very impressive opening few corners from Abby Pulling. This is a hard track to overtake on, but she was not to be denied there. A well-deserved second place. Let's see if she can hunt down Dorian Paz. The race goes on.
Here we go then, so on lap 2, Dorian just increasing the gap a little bit. Jess Edgar's past Bianca Bustamante, but you can see Emily de Haas and Amma Alcabasi fighting in the background for the last few points positions between Carrie Schreiner and Nobles. Bianca Bustamante, there's 4 cars fighting for the last point position. This is absolutely crazy right now. This can be busy. There's someone has kicked off a lot of gravel that I believe is Amin Al-Kabasi in the background. That is very unfortunate for her in the RB Bat car. There's lots of squabbling happening all over the show right now. Lola Lovenfossey is trying to take advantage and get past all 3 of them, but can't quite do it. Wow, this is sensational stuff in the opening few laps in F1 Academy. It is amazing what night races do for you, Megan.
I love how the back 4 is just doing consistently simultaneous attempts to overtake each other. So none of them can actually get by. It's hilarious to me.
Really enjoyed that overtaking move from Aurelia Nobels in the Puma car there. She really caught Chloe Chambers off guard there. Chambers was looking in front of her and didn't quite notice Nobels behind.
Now, I noticed that as well, but look at the gap that Dorian is pushing towards her rivals. I believe the title will be gone to another race as it stands. Because
off again.
Need to do some math. Oh, someone's gone off.
It was Leah Block. Just ran wide there over the gravel. But Nerea Marti was a bit too far behind to take advantage of it, so Block should live to fight another day.
Yeah, I think so too. Could be very intense. It's a shame about Block actually losing quite a few positions, but Nerea Marti is gaining quite a bit as well. This is what we're starting to see in most F1 Academy races. As soon as the leader establishes the gap, she just stays there. No one just can overtake her as well. We're seeing it, Dorian, back to her glory days. In race 1 in Jeddah, we thought she was going to be the favourite. This could be a championship charge coming back at her once again.
Just had a lock-up there, and I saw a 7 on it, and I think it was Block.
Yep, it was Block. Let's have a look at that race start then in towards T1. So you can see quite an even start. Abby got a good getaway, but she was struggling to get past Dorian. But Maya had a good getaway as well. Oh, the top 3 had a good getaway, but Abby just was really good with her racecraft, and Maya was not used to Abby being there, of course, as well. What?
Further down the back, there was a lock-up from Bianca Bustamante. Only minor lock-up, though still, that was a lock-up.
I thought I saw Chloe Chambers move before the lights went out there. I'd love to see that again,
as well.
But I think she moved before the lights went out.
I can confirm she did move before the lights went out.
See? The lock-up.
Yeah, so...
Block 2.
Also, Tina Hausman has got floor damage.
Very good.
So watch out for her. She's... where is she now? Down in 16th.
She's had the worst luck this year. She's had so many races that she's had damage on either the opening lap or very early into the race.
By the way, how many points is second place?
It's the same as F1, I believe.
So that's 18.
Yeah, 25, 18 to 15, so on, down to 10.
So Abby will be champion because at the moment, because if she scores 18 points this weekend, so and she's on 18 at the moment.
Bianca
I think I might be wrong, but that's what F1 Academy website is saying.
This is what you were on about, Megan, about that 4 wide further back, and that's because they're all getting the toe out the last corner. It's all a slipstream championship with this lot.
Yeah, there was another moment later on where they all just simultaneously moved to that side at the exact same time, all attempting the same move, and it made me laugh so much.
Dorian at the moment, sorry, Wes, carry on.
I was just going to say, there was no love lost between the 2 MP cars there of Amna Al-Qubaisi and Emily de Host. De Host had her on the gravel.
Yeah, there was a lot of people kicking some gravel. It's a lot harder, especially now it's very, very cold in Qatar. It's not like in the sprint races we've seen in F1 and F2 where it's been a lot warmer. It's a lot trickier than what we saw in qualifying as well. Race 2, luckily, is going to be the first action of the day tomorrow, so they'll have much warmer temperatures. So it might suit different drivers compared to everybody else, but it seems to suit Dorian to a T at the moment. But we're running on board with Hamid Al-Khabaisi, chasing down Maya for third position. Podium point on offer. Could be quite interesting to see how she climbs up in the championship. We haven't seen much of Hamid Al-Khabaisi this season. Not had the best of season. She's got a few podiums here and there, but she hasn't got a race win yet. But she's still got plenty of opportunities to do so as she chases her down. But we've got the wild card of Palmowski really, really setting the times alight right now, and she's also chasing down the Red Bull Bat car as well, as we're starting lap 5 of 14 very soon.
Well, that's intriguing.
Yeah. Sorry, Megan, you go.
No, you can go first. I can say mine after. I want to get a bit more data on what I've just seen.
So I was just going to mention, do you both like a rumour?
Oh, go on.
I'm intrigued.
So it's interesting the placement of Alicia Palmowski there just behind Amna Al-Khabaisi in the Red Bull car, because according to journalist Michael McClure on Twitter, who's there at the track, Alicia was seen talking to Red Bull personnel, possibly maybe for next year.
Ooh, so this is like testing for taking of the job. That's intriguing. Oh, Joshua.
And also, because she's only a wild card, this doesn't count as a first season. So technically, she can be in 3 seasons. And
oh, Houseman, false start. Noted.
Chambers too.
Both of them got it. So yeah.
Just to add to her misery, poor Tina Houseman.
I'm just saying, is the wild card confirmed for next year or not?
I don't believe so, no. Are you talking about the concept, like having an extra driver each race?
Because I'm almost certain she did so well in GB4, right? Sure, because I thought if you do well in GB4, that the highest rated female gets seat in F1 Academy next year, no?
Yeah, so, well, they get £30,000 to put towards the entry of being in F1
I thought
Academy.
it was a confirmed entry. Well, that's boring. I thought it was a confirmed entry. I have to say, though, Palmowski is doing very well. So I hope someone, the F1 Academy teams are seeing her progress and maybe could give her a seat for next year, of course. Fastest lap, Dorian, 154.9, almost reaching the qualifying times we saw earlier.
Yeah,
Right.
I believe you need something in the range of 100,000 to 150,000 pounds just to get into this championship. So 30,000 is a decent chunk of that, certainly.
Move! Chloe Chambers round down the inside of Nobles. Nobles trying to cut her off it towards turn 2. They're bagging wheels a little bit as well. You could see the advantage that Nobles has in cornered in towards turn 3. Now into the kink of turn 4 now. Oh my God, that is so close. It's great that those two could go side by side like that. Absolutely remarkable.
Yeah, absolutely. Loved that. That was a brilliant battle. Great defending from Nobels there. She really, really squeezed Chambers as much as was legally possible, and she's kept the position.
Here's Chambers start.
Here's a jump start. Here we go. 5 red light.
Moving.
Yeah, that was slam dunk.
They both
She was
did it.
moving before the 4th red light came on.
She was just rolling.
That is definitely slam dunk for Chloe, unfortunately, which is a huge shame. But there we go.
Well, we say it's a... Oh, never mind. That's harsh. That means they must have different stewards then, because if that's a 5-second time penalty, can somebody explain to me why Lando Norris wasn't a 5-second time penalty back in Saudi Arabia, where he did exactly the same thing there as Chloe Chambers? He was rolling as the lights went out.
Favoritism.
Russell the same. He's done it before and never got a penalty as well.
Favoritism.
But
different stewards,
yeah.
which is Very annoying. I was listening to Matt and Tommy's podcast where they were talking about the same thing, and my opinion is they should have the same stewards, but just rotate them every few races, because then they have this different consistency. They got random stewards like for every race. It's just going to be like, oh, one lot of stewards will say this, and one lot of other stewards will say the rest. It's just ridiculous.
Yeah. Well, they've tried to have. Oh, never mind.
Here we go. No balls. I think no balls has got the move done there. Don't forget, Chloe Chambers' 5-second penalty will be added.
She's cut off any chance of Chambers actually getting back around her, and
she's going to end up with a wing off.
Yeah, if she keeps moving like this, she will.
Oh,
Chambers moves to the outside, trying to overtake round the corner, and that is way too close to the pit lane entrance.
For the support paddock, yeah.
Yeah, for the support one. It's still not meant to go around that one.
I forgot what I was going to say, so I'll throw back to Jess.
If you remember what you got to say, Josh, just butt in whilst I'm speaking.
Quickly. I'm just going to do that right now. Quickly on Alicia, she was spotted earlier on today in the paddock with a Red Bull personnel. So that's just something I'm putting out there.
But I thought Chloe has been signed with Red Bull, and they're only allowed two teams with Red Bull if they won the constructors in F1. So
there's 3 cars.
So there's 2 Red Bull cars. There's the Red Bull Racing, which Hamda Al-Qubaisi is driving, and then there's the Red Bull.
Oh, the Red Bull drink sponsor.
Yes.
Right, okay.
So
Chloe will be in the Red Bull drinks.
What you would say, Josh? Do you remember now what you're going to say?
Yeah, third and third, you've got V-Carb as well. So the Red Bull technically have 3 cars in this mix to throw in, and of course
so it could be one of those. Yeah.
And the drinks company, the drinks company is going to become the Ford car when they come in 2026.
Oh yeah, it's Ford, isn't it? I would like to see Alicia in the Red Bull powered car next year. That would be amazing. She's doing not too bad, 5th place, not that far off Hamad Al-Qubaisi, who's in the Red Bull technically at the moment.
Intriguing.
I'm liking this at the moment. It's great.
This is intriguing.
And actually,
that's moving up the braking.
They have the opportunity. That is way too close from Chambers going around the inside.
Down the inside they go. Carrie Schreiner almost being chased by Emily de House, but Chloe Chambers got the edge on Nobles there. She wants to get rid of that disadvantage that she had with that 5-second penalty. All the action is happening. Oh, Nobles is struggling. She's got Carrie Schreiner at the back of her. Carrie Schreiner's looking to score as many points as possible too. She's going to try and go around the outside. Look at Emily de House. We've come out of nowhere to get past Carrie Schreiner.
Gets passed by Al-Qubaisi as well. And also, why were none of them making the moves right down the straight? They had the perfect opportunity and the means and the closeness to each other to actually do that. Though no, they decided to wait for the corners.
That was really brave. Oh my goodness.
Replay of Chambers.
Let's have a look at what Chambers done to get the move past Nobles, but I think Nobles has got Chambers back unless my timing screen has played a paddy again.
That's moving under braking.
That is definitely. I called it. It happened. You're not allowed to do that.
Look.
But
line.
F1 got away with it. Piastri got away with it in the sprint race earlier.
True.
So I think
it's one
if
of those
Piastri
ones
got
that
away,
skirts the end.
If Piastri
Sorry, I
got
was
away
just
with
going to say.
it. Sorry, Wes, carry on.
I was just going to say, I thought that it was one of those defences that just skirts the edge. It's a grey area of acceptability, but I think it was just about okay.
Just in the line, because technically they both kind of did move under braking, so it's just like, okay, who are you going to punish?
By the way, some F1 news. €5,000 has been fined to Carlos Sainz for feeding into the unsafe release.
And also,
to Lewis Hamilton. Don't
forget as well that Max Verstappen's been called to the stewards for the block he did on George Russell as well. They are taking that one more seriously.
So yeah, I think it was a slam dunk, so that's why that incident with the unsafe release didn't take that long at all. But the one for Max Verstappen, we won't find out until late tomorrow morning. But if we do find out in F1 Academy, we'll be the first to break it to you. So watch this space. Megan, we could see Abby being crowned champion here if she stays second, and it's looking likely, isn't it?
It is looking likely. Unless she somehow develops a puncture and spins. I'm just saying, I haven't seen a crash in anything so far this weekend. I would like to see one.
Well, there was quite a few crashes in the race I did earlier.
Yeah, I should have watched the F2 race, Megan. It was full of them.
Why am I missing the crashes this weekend?
Maybe that's because you're in the bath.
When is F2 tomorrow?
I haven't been in yet.
What time?
I'm going in right after this.
About 1 o'clock, I think, Jess.
1 o'clock. Oh, cool.
Haven't had
Nice.
one.
I'll tell you one thing for free. The amount of floors that are going to be damaged after this is going to be unbelievable because they are so brittle, these F1 Academy car floors. The wings, they're made of, I've got no black box material of planes. You can't get rid of these things. But the floors have been going over the gravel. There's gravel on the circuit as well. And that just causes little punctures, little holes in the floor. And that's why we're also seeing such limited overtaking opportunities. There's no DRS in this series, nothing. And also, look at the tyres. They are degrading like crazy on lap 10 and 14.
They are. They are, and don't forget, as we're seeing Lover Fossey and Tina Houtsman side by side towards turn 1. That's a common opportunity, I have to say. I literally forgot what I was going to say after I saw that move, to be honest. Yes, don't forget, usually they have a month or 2 break between races. This week and next week is different. After this week, we go straight to another race in Abu Dhabi. So this is their shortest, they don't have any breaks in between races. So not much time to debrief as well. So if their floor is damaged quite badly here, what are they going to do in Abu Dhabi? Not really that much. I have to say though, Megan, Dorian is having such a fantastic race. Don't forget she came back from having an injury in the middle of the season as well. And now she's really back to her old self. I was kind of hoping that she would win a race at some point in the season towards the end, and she's definitely doing so.
Getting your wish. Okay.
What were you saying about Bustamante?
No, I was just thinking about the fact that it really annoys me that this series does not have DRS.
Oh yeah, it doesn't.
Yeah, and it's suffering the same as W Series. They need more powerful cars, at least a generation up on these kind of F4s.
F3s.
Because it's kind of a joke that they're not giving them this opportunity to actually have the DRS.
What I would do is, we've got a brand new generation of F3 coming next year. Let's use last generation F3 cars and put them in for the F1 Academies.
Yeah, a bit like how MotoGP does with the satellite teams and the factory teams.
Yeah, because otherwise it's not reflecting great on an international stage. And also, they can never get the tracks right for this car. And that's the problem as well.
Yes. That's why I think after the first few laps, the race for the battle for the lead is meaningless. There was a few races where it got close, like Saudi Arabia, but apart from that, it's just always stale. If you get the lead on lap 1,
you're winning,
and you're winning. Yeah.
Whereas,
I don't think I've seen anyone that lost the lead when they've led at least a lap.
Battle for midfield and the back of the field is always so exciting.
It's always been I think the battle for the midfield, Megan, has always been the most entertaining. I'm sure Wes can agree with me as well with F1 Academy. It always seems to be battle for the lead stale, but battle for the midfield, it seems to be the most entertaining part of the whole race.
I mean, it tends to be that way in a number of racing series, doesn't it? We've got the midfield and the lower midfield scrapping over the last few points because obviously they're much harder to come by. So the field in that part of the championship will be much tighter. But there seems to be quite a few big gaps through the
bigger gaps actually. I think between first and fifth.
Like 4 or 5 seconds, some of them. We're probably looking at the best battle on track right now between Leah Block, Narayan Marti, Jessica Edgar, and Bianca Bustamante.
And don't forget Alicia as well. Alicia being chased down by Block. So we
sorry,
got.
yeah.
So Alicia is the number 6 car in front, and then we've got. Block. Here she comes. Oh,
That
she
was an
thought about it, but
attempted
no. Marty thought about it though. Trying to defend from Edgar. Nice defensive work from Edgar. Bianca Bustamante trying to experiment with all the track limits there and going a bit wide there. Luckily, she got away with that. Amanel Kabasi up to 14th place. Not had the best of races for her as well. Radio?
You've got a 4-second gap to behind you, so just bring it home.
Simple.
So Abby knows if she stays in this position, she will be F1 Academy champion in 2020.
Bustamante's out.
Round.
Just got out of the way there as well from Chambers. Yeah, she's stalled it.
Not yet.
Yellow. Well, I said I wanted action.
And guess what, Megan? You've got it.
Woohoo!
Yeah, I think she's the engine. Could she get it restarted? Yes, she can. There we go.
Oh, good. Thank God for that. I didn't want a red flag.
Oh, it's dropped.
I didn't want a champion to be crowned in an unknown situation. It's not the first time we had that.
Can I be the first to say, bottled it?
Look at this. That was way too close there with Chambers being right behind her.
Chloe almost hit her. That was something. I think Abby was wondering what was going on there. Oh my God.
Abby pulling, just cruising home now. Just 2 laps
Managing
to go
the tyres.
in this race.
263 points for Abby currently.
That's what it will be, I believe, if it finishes like this.
Oh, pulling.
2 more laps, just keep it off the curbs.
So she's been told not to push that much and make sure she doesn't damage the floor, ready for race 2. That's Gabriele Mini, who's going to be in Formula 2 next year. I can't remember what car he's in, but I think he's going to be in F2 next year. So close to winning the F3 title, though.
Most likely, but not announced.
Oh, not announced, but had a really good F2 debut in the sprint race in Baku.
Yeah, Abby.
Alice Powell.
Go on, Wes.
I was just going to say, Alice Powell had the biggest smile on her face just now. She knows what it means. Her protege is about to bring it home.
Yeah.
What do you say, Josh?
The gap's going to be, with 77 left on offer, she'll be standing still at about 96, 97, so she's got this one. After being almost run over by her... Yeah, after being almost run over by her at Brands Hatch, she's a wonderful driver. She's a wonderful, experienced, and definitely, I think, she's faster than Jamie Chadwick. And this is not the end of her. She, I think, is going to be the first female to be in Formula 1 since 1992.
I'd like that.
I can't wait to see what she does in GB3 next year. I hope we can get a good drive from her in GB3 because it's looking likely if she can bring her home. You can see she's not pushing that much just to bring the car home into a really good position.
Yeah,
it's really now the fight for 2nd and 3rd place in the championship now between Dorian and Maya. But it looks like Dorian could get 2nd place as well if she has a good few races coming up. But this midfield battle is not stopping. Oh my goodness, Chloe Chambers. If I was her, I would take a back seat about all of this. As we're on the final lap here in Qatar, Chloe Chambers side by side. We also got the likes of Jess Edgar and Block as well.
Chambers going round.
Chloe, she's going to get 2 into 1 into turn 1.
Wide.
Inside.
3 wide into turn 1. Down the inside they go. Edgar trying to defend for her life, but Chloe Chambers has the better line, and Chloe Chambers is through. Nicely done for Chloe. She's gained a lot of place in this race, but it's a shame because Chloe's got a 5-second penalty for a jump start, so she'll drop outside the points.
Someone take a screenshot of that.
Brilliant. 2 places in 1 overtaking move. Absolutely fantastic.
Oh,
from
there's
Chambers.
Marty. Oh, Marty almost got past Jess Edgar. Yeah, one of the moves of the season, I think.
Agreed.
And don't forget, it's a close fight between Chloe Chambers and Irene Marty for 4th place in the championship. So this is quite good. It's a shame for Dorian actually because her win is going to be overshadowed.
Just imagine what she could have done if she didn't have her broken ribs mid-season.
Yeah, I think she would be champion if she didn't have the broken ribs. I think, because she's got another season, hasn't she? So I think she's going to be champion next season. I'm just calling it. I'm absolutely calling it. Well, Dorian never put a foot wrong. She took the lead and stayed there, had a brilliant pole time earlier on. Not quite enough to win the championship this season, but she could go home with her head held high. Dorian wins in Qatar. Celebrations all around for the Mercedes team. But we have an F1 Academy champion. Abby Pulling is our F1 Academy champion for 2024. And we'll be moving up to GB Prix next season. The team are delighted. We are delighted as well. The graphics have confirmed it. Abby, you are a lady. I was about to say you are a man, but she's not a man. But yeah, you are a lady. Wes, what a result for her. She's your second F1 Academy champion.
Absolutely fantastic. It's well deserved. She drove phenomenally all year. Rarely, if ever, did she have a bad race. Constantly on the podium, constantly on the front row of the grid. Thoroughly deserved.
Woohoo! That's all I can say.
Yeah, you can see Alex Power looking absolutely delighted, and Josh. It's nice to have a mentor just feel so happy for the entire. Oh, look at her! Oh, she's crying.
Alice Powell is somebody who still races, still enjoys racing, but has protéged Abby Pulling like crazy. And for this to happen, of course, let's not forget, Abby and Alice, flatmates. They've all got dogs together. They've all got families and lives. This is not only a protege winning a championship. This is a mate winning.
Is your champion?
Well done. You are champion.
Thank you so much to every single person. My family, my dad, anything I'm crying. I'm just so happy.
Do you know, when she started in W Series, I knew she was going to do something.
I knew as well. I remember when she
got the pace immediately.
I remember when she got her first podium in Austria one season as well, and I said to my mum, she's going to go on to big and better things, and she was right. But here's your race winner.
Flag. Was a mega cocktail.
Brava, Dori. Mega job today. Amazing.
I don't think anyone could have challenged Dorian for the win today, whereas she looked unstoppable all race long.
Well, she's actually remembered to accept the checkered flag this time. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, because our last race win was in race 2, but it got disqualified because of that. Anyway, carry on,
they
Rez.
put loads of people in front of it now, so she can't pass.
Well, her name is Pin, so she's doing 10-pin bowling.
Nice. Yeah, no, they're doing everything except holding up a sign saying stop here.
This is Pulling. That was Pulling. I promise it's not a bat screaming through the radio.
I cannot wait to see Alice. And don't forget, Alice travels around with her in the British Touring Car paddocks as well, British Formula 4. She's there every weekend. She's also been with her in every weekend of F1 Academy. They absolutely are 1 and 2. They are fantastic together.
I think Dorian knew she wasn't going to be champion, so she just wanted to go for the win, and it didn't matter what Abby done. She wanted to go for the win, so
she's
I think
celebrating
she's
like
going to
she
struggle
won the
getting out of the car.
Yeah. Oh dear. But I love that Dorian's celebrating regardless. That's really good to see. But it's again so deserved for Abby Pulling. She cannot believe it, can she? I remember seeing her back in 2020, her first year of British F4, and she was on the pace there immediately. Just as good.
And she won, remember, in British F4.
This year, yeah, she did, yeah. But of course, she started back in 2020 and was in the same series in 2021. Couldn't complete that series because she ran out of funding. Then got rescued by W Series, and now she's here. She's really come full circle.
You can tell she's so delighted. She's hugging Alice Power as well. And she's holding it up like she's won a trophy. There we go. And don't forget, I do believe, do they have a gala for F1 Academy as well in the FIA? Do they get officially crowned there as well or not?
I'm not sure about that, actually.
No, F1 Academy is not an FIA accredited series, so...
I mean, Mohammed Ben Salayam has done everything possible to try and get rid of women in his organisation, so I doubt he wants to celebrate the championship. Let's not also forget that Susie Wolf hates the guy.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
She had.
I see.
Who can blame her?
There is an ongoing lawsuit as well for defamation of character.
Oh, there we go. There's the shaking hands and hugs from two other championship contenders. Like I was saying earlier, Dorian, I think, will be championship favourite going into next year. So watch out for Dorian because it's not over for her yet. I think if she gets a good result... Oh, we're going to ads. What?
Right, hang on. I'm not having that.
You're joking me.
So we're not seeing an interview with Abby?
I'm not having that.
There's YouTube.
Yeah, I'm
on it. Go to YouTube.
Get your YouTubes up, everybody. I'm not having that.
Yeah, can you get the sound from YouTube, please? Thank goodness for YouTube and free to air on YouTube. But I think it's slightly behind as well, YouTube.
The times 2, Jess.
We'll make it.
Oh, the times 2. There we go.
So, anyone doing anything nice for Christmas?
Well, I put my Christmas tree up. We put our Christmas tree up. Well, my mum and dad did. It looks beautiful. I'll show it to you after this.
We're doing it tomorrow.
Yeah. Hello, everyone.
Well, Noemi and I are planning to have our friends round to Noemi's.
Sorry, this might be deafening for a minute. I apologise.
Do some baking, listen to Christmas music, and watch Christmas movies.
There we go. Apparently, the live only lasted 14 seconds for F1 Academy on YouTube. So give us 1 minute while we
must be an ad.
No, I've got it. Hold on. I will try and do some magic here. So just if you give me a second.
Oh, hang on. There we go. It really doesn't like.
You got it?
Yeah. But there's no other audio, and it's having a paddy. So we're gonna Megan, you have to stand up.
Oh.
Sorry, Meg. Stand up.
Why?
Abby's about to be. Do you want the audio? Because I'll get the audio now.
I have
hope you've got a good ad blocker as well, because ads on YouTube have been awful. Recently.
They're interviewing now. I can get the.
I've got it.
Right, here is Naomi Schiff interviewing our champion.
Naomi Schiff, and let's hear now from Abby Pulling.
Abby Pulling, you are the F1 Academy 2024 champion. All of your hard work has paid off. Just talk us through your emotions in this moment.
It's nice to hear them words. Yeah, it's been a tougher season, I think most think. Going into the year, I had no choice to win, I mean, you know me, I've struggled financially in the past, and to get the prize for next year, I know it's so early to talk about next year, but that makes me so happy, so incredibly proud, and I can't thank everyone who's got me in this position. Alpine, Rodin Cars, David, gosh, everyone that's stood over there, I can't thank them enough. There's so many people in my corner, my family, all the sacrifices my dad's made. I'm gonna rattle them all off, but it's just a sigh of relief. It wasn't an easy race, so I'm glad that I stuck it out at the start and really pushed on.
As you say, this meant a lot for a lot of people, whether it's Alpine, whether it's Rodin, your family. This is a huge moment. It's a tough circuit to overtake on. So when you saw that you got an incredible start to get that second place, were you really relieved in that moment?
Not relieved. I was had the adrenaline pumping. I was like, right, it's on. Yeah, I was like, Maya, you're not coming past. Sorry. I really enjoyed that actually. I've lost a place or two at the start sometimes. So to really do it where it counts, I knew it was important. So I'm really proud of myself, and I showed what I was made of in that race.
Well, you had an incredible season, so congratulations for that. You also get a fully funded season in GB3 as a result of this championship win. How are you feeling about the future?
Honestly, as I said, it's such a weight off my shoulders. I think every year I go into every winter, what am I going to do next? So, it's been me and my dad, and recently I've managed to get, the likes of Alpine and Rodin Cars, Rodin, really pushing me, as well as got Namika, who's here this weekend, Martin, EvTech, loads of people, host media, so I'm rattling them all off again. But they've all been in my corner and helped me get this far, and that will just help for the next step. And I'm going to go into next year as hungry as I have this year, and really, really put the work in and make the most of the opportunity. I can for one say I'll make sure I leave no stone unturned.
Well, we can see how much this means to you. I want to say another huge congratulations. Enjoy your celebrations tonight, and of course, good luck for the race tomorrow.
Thank you very much.
And the celebrations keep going here in Qatar as well. Are we going to hear from our race winner?
Don't think so.
No?
No, because
doesn't look like it.
It's gone to Ted's notebook.
Yeah, well done, Ted. That's just what we need, isn't it? Sorry, I love Ted, but I'd rather have,
We should be talking about
Yeah.
the championship that's just happened.
I'm just organising
Not
a
a
tweet.
notebook.
Are we going to go to the podium, Josh, or should we wrap up?
We can. Let's hear from the top three, actually.
Therefore, and had to pull out funding. This is the driver's briefing room. Let's have a listen in. Or maybe there's nothing to listen to because it's just Maya
There is,
Berg. Now,
but
Maya
you're
Berg
speaking.
did a sterling job there. Okay, so she missed out at the start of the race, but is on the podium for a 5th consecutive time. And that will really help her fight in the standings.
Shut up.
Yes, disappointed.
I can imagine.
Yeah.
But
It's all
to
learning.
learn.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's annoying.
I know, but that's the right approach.
Yeah.
That's the right approach. But stay focused.
Tomorrow.
Well
done. We've got everybody here for you.
I know. Party started in here, is it?
I've said this.
Congrats. All good?
Thanks, mate.
That's Flatbeer Briatore. She's
That was,
just her boss. Oh.
Step there.
Be careful.
That was a tough start, mate.
Yeah, but your style was good. I think both of us was good, but then
I was like.
Oh, come on, F1. Oh, just play it up.
Your tyre was just like on it.
yeah, but outside there was no good. Then I just
No sign of Dorian.
That's on you lost a bit from the last time.
Oh yeah, like my tyres looked like a cheese grater's gone to it.
Yeah, I was getting
Eyes were bad.
Both, everything. Yeah, it was. I turned 4, nearly span on the last lap. I was like, no.
I knew it.
I was like, turn 12?
Yeah.
Turn 12?
But all sector 3, but
the
mainly
whole
turn
pack
12.
is always backed up. We just do our own racing.
Ooh. Oh my god, what move?
Like Bierman.
Yeah. Nice.
This is a long cool down room.
No.
Is T4?
Yes.
No. No.
Yeah,
It's normal.
see the rhythm.
I love Dorian. Right.
I love Dorian. Shame we didn't hear
Always
the
love
interview
to
for
hear
her
the chat
as a race
between the
winner, but of
drivers
course,
doing a bit
championship
of
takes
pace
permission.
Yeah, I'm going to have to play by ear on that front. So I'm treading on your toes, Jess. I'm on mute when you don't know.
I must say,
Oh, sorry, Megan. Look who's here. Anne Bradshaw. Literally the godmother of Formula One. She was so long in Williams, and she's an absolute
will she
delight.
grant us favours?
She's
Yeah.
been Nigel Mansell, Ayrton Senna, Damon Hill, Jacques Villeneuve, Heinz-Harald Frentzen, Lance Stroll. But she's been the Girl Friday to so many F1 drivers, and she's literally the godmother of this sport.
Aww.
Oh, and she hugged Abby Pulling as well. I'm not gonna see what's going on the podium because my stream is way ahead. So Megan, I'm gonna hand it over to you for this bit because I can't see a thing.
Maya comes onto the podium, steps to third position. Also, by the way, I really sympathise with Abby Pulling with the hair situation because me and her have the same hair type. That frightened the life out of me.
There's Abby Pulling, second place, but she's got the World Championship this year.
Right, coming on to the podium now. And how do you say her name? Is it Pin or Pan?
Pan.
Pan. Dorian Pan about to come onto the podium now. And she jumps on and loses her hat in the process. Which,
wow,
honestly, very her thing to do, to be honest.
To celebrate and to enjoy a podium moment.
And it's now being handed the trophy, first place trophy by Stefano Demicali.
Yeah, Stefano Demicali.
Yeah, that's how you say it.
Lifts up that #1 trophy as well. Alice Powell and Annie Bradshaw congratulating her. Second place to Alice Powell, protege Abby Pulling. Can't believe it. She won't get the championship crown here today. She'll get that at a special event. However, I'm unsure, Jess, because last year didn't they present the trophy?
I have no idea because I wasn't paying attention.
I don't think we got
I don't
think we got it last year.
No, we didn't. I don't think we did. I think we had to go on YouTube.
Because the champion was crowned way before we covered Qatar.
That's true, actually, yeah. And by the way, Jess,
champagne.
Right, here we go. Thank you. It is. I can't even see it, but it is champagne time. It's like Saudi Arabia where Megan couldn't see a thing and I had to commentate on it. So
role reversal.
It's like returning the roles reversal. Yeah, where I can't see anything, but you can. But they're getting. Well, Abby doesn't have much to celebrate because she has to go to sleep, ready for F1 Academy tomorrow. But I think she's starting third place as well. Tomorrow as well. We'll keep an eye on that as well. Quite a few F2 wins that are just being sorted out in terms of reports. We'll go through that in F2 tomorrow. But let's go through your results for F1 Academy from first down to last. All 16 cars finished. So it's Dorian Pan that won. Yes, I've said her name right now. Abby Pulling in P2. Maya Rugg in third. Hamza Al-Khabaiti in fourth. Alicia Palmowski in fifth. Flock in 6th, Jess Edgar 7th, Noreen Marty in 8th, Aurelia Nobles in 9th, Emily De House 10th. Then we've got Chloe Chambers, Carrie Schreiner, Ahmed Al-Khabaisi, Lola Lovenfossey, Tina Houseman, and Bianca Bustamante round up your grid. So we won't have long to wait then for race 2. That I believe will be at lunchtime tomorrow. We'll get your final thoughts from the team, starting with our 2 people in the... Amy, what are your thoughts from race 2 and also from our champion-elect?
Well, Abby Pulling, she has been absolutely brilliant over the last few years. A deserved moment for what is a brilliant driver, and she has a great future ahead. So really excited to see what the future holds, and maybe I can get some of it as well on JB Motorsports Extra next year as well with her. So yeah, really looking forward to that. But interesting day. It rounds off an interesting day of racing as well. But brilliant stuff from Dorian Pan. You have to give her moment as well, because she's been brilliant today. Really excited for the action with, first of all, a Porsche race, which yeah, we have a Porsche race which we literally cannot watch, unfortunately. Then we have, of course, F1 Academy and Formula 2, followed by Formula 1. So an exciting day of racing coming up. Can't wait.
I said in F1 Academy qualifying I was hoping we would cover it on JB Motorsports Extra. So that's going to be next year then, it looks like, if Omi said that. So we're looking forward to that. Josh, what about you? What are your thoughts going from race 1 into race 2 tomorrow?
Finally nice to have a British champion again. It's been a while. So that's fantastic for Abby Pulling as well. And I still, as I said yesterday to Wes in the practice sessions, I never got to speak to her, but she did nearly run me over as well. And I went to go speak to Alice, turned my back, and yeah, Alice was gone. I wanted to get a word with her about the season. She'll still be doing some F4s next year, I understand, so we'll still hear everything there. I don't know how long they're going to last with that background, so at least we get some audio in the back. But yeah, great race, and race 2 is going to be even better, but complete opposites. Cold night, hot day. They're going to be right in the centre of when the track and the desert is at its hottest. Completely different challenge.
And there goes.
Yeah, I assume Abby will be doing the F4 races, which doesn't clash with GB3.
Probably, yes.
So similar to what she's done for F1 Academy as well. Wes, what about you?
It was a thoroughly enjoyable race. Big congratulations again to Abby Pulling. Well done as well to Dorian Pan, who absolutely dominated the race, and a bit of a shout out as well to Alicia Palmovsky, who struggled a lot with tyre degradation in that race, but did manage to hold off Leah Block and the others behind for a fine, well-deserved 5th place.
Yeah, I agree. She did quite decently as well. And finally, Megan, what are your thoughts?
I thought it was a very good race. I liked the little spin that Bianca gave us. And I also was quite impressed with how Chambers was constantly battling for that overtake and just causing a big stir in the middle of the field.
Yeah, I found that quite funny because I was worried it was going to cause a red flag, but luckily it didn't. So then, a new champion has been crowned and Dorian is back to winning ways once again. What stories will be told next time? Well, we'll have to find out tomorrow for race 2 at about lunchtime. So make sure you stay tuned for the first action on JB Motorsports. We also got F2 following on after that. And then the F1. We're going to be in for such a busy day and we're all for it. But for now, all of us are going to have a well-deserved break because all of us, despite what we were doing, have been busy all day and need a rest. So for myself, Jess Ball, Megan Birch and Wes, we've got Josh Birch and Amy in the pits. We will see you tomorrow as F1 Academy returns for race 2. Have a good evening, everybody. Take care. Goodbye.